Hello and welcome to another Figuarts review. Today we got Sailor Mars from the SailorMoon series. I guess you can call it a figure PSA or something, but I spotted a SailorMoon bootleg. It is identical to the real one that came with the extra two faces from the sort of first batch release. The packaging is completely identical. Everything, like I said, everything in the inside is the same. So how do you tell it's a bootleg? The printing on the box art is slightly lower resolution than the real thing. So slightly fuzzy. And when you, the easiest way to spot it is to go to the top of the box where it says Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression for humanoid action. Look at that text. If that text is slightly hard to read or slightly blurry, then you know you got a bootleg. Second way to spot it is that the instruction manuals on all the bootleg boxes, sort of how to look at the shelf, under the shelf. Usually Figuarts, the manual is underneath the backing card. In this case, the red card. And in this case, the blue card, underneath the backing card. Now, in the bootleg, that instruction manual is slide in the front. So that's another thing. Third, and the best way to spot it is the figure quality. Now, all the Figuarts and of course the bootlegs, because it's copying, trying to pretend to be the real thing, there's a window on the to see inside the figure. See the figure insides. And the bootleg ones are usually a lot lower quality. Painting wise, so you'll see a lot of chips, a lot of bits of paint missing, like someone got a screwdriver or something, just went stab at the figure. The colors are less vibrant, so they're more dull. So if you see a figure that looks like someone's sort of like shielded a little bit, then you've got the bootleg. Now, of course, a lot of sellers are selling these off as the real thing on eBay, so you might want to be careful. Especially when it's selling for the same price as the official thing, because the bootleg is only 1/3 the price of the real thing. It's only 88 Hong Kong dollars, whereas the real thing was 288 or maybe 300. And depends on as time goes by, the first batch is going to be less and less. And when Bandai re-releases the thing, it's not going to have the extra faces. The real thing is going to, the price is going to go up even more. So yeah, the bootleg might be. The bootleg seems like a good alternative. I might pick it up to review. The bootleg seems like a good alternative if you want to pay the full price for it, or you can't find the first batch with the extra two faces, or you just, let's say you got the SailorMoon real thing, and because the quality is so crap, if you remember my review, and something broke, you can pick up the fake one and sort of replace the parts, I guess. So that's out of the way. Here's the box. Remember my last review, Mercury didn't have any problems with the SailorMoon, with the joints getting stuck and so on and so forth. And Mercury also seemed to be slightly tighter than Moon. So let's hope Mars improves on the figure lines a little bit more. So here's the box, very colourful, very vibrant and all that. Same sort of box design with all these things going on. Her box is slightly thicker than Mercury. Moon's box is also quite thick as well. I'm not really sure why. So a very colourful box. Hong Kong edition with the stickers and such. Bandai logo, 20th anniversary SailorMoon logo, and of course this tiny little silver logo down there. And a different pose. And showing off all the different things that she can do with the different faces. And of course at the bottom just general warnings and such. Very pretty box, very colourful. Now I don't actually watch SailorMoon myself, and this is for a special someone, so yeah, I'm going to review this, and because this is going to go towards her later. We'll not see her again. So open the box, and one must wonder why this box is so thick. It's because of her massive hair. So it's got the red card underneath, her colour as backing thing, and the instruction manual. Very obvious, very straightforward. Again, all of this will be posted on the Facebook link below. So this is a relatively new figure. It's got the top tray does go down a little bit, and of course I got the stage taped to the back. So guess I'll be reviewing the rest of the SailorMoon SH figures as they come out, because I'm pretty much collecting a full set for her as a gift. Okay, so this thing is out. I'll get this stage out. Now, the biggest difference here with, say, Comrade SH Figuarts and all the manly themes is that the stage is sort of slightly more assembled than the boy version. Why? Like I said in the previous videos, maybe because it's like, oh no, girls don't play with models and such, so they can't like assemble it. So let's assemble it for them. See, these two bits then come like a little model thing, you know, in one piece sort of plastic injection mold, so you don't have to pull them out like you would with a model kit. It's already been pulled out and assembled for you. Because here is the stage, a very like female thing going on with that logo there, sort of heart shape and a, you know, like almost like a gender logo. So yeah. Well, stick that in, and there you go, SailorMoon. So open the box. Come on. Now this does come with a lot of small pieces, especially the smaller hands, because they're female. But don't need to worry, because apart from this hand right here, okay, apart from this hand, and apart from this little thing that she uses to chase ghosts, I guess, because that's what it says in Chinese. I don't know SailorMoon. All of these are in a little like some tray, kind of like the SailorMoon release, where it almost feels like it's got a little medicine tray going on. So you know, you got this. So I guess the mentality is girls don't keep the boxes; they're not collectors like us. You know, I mean, I'm not saying I think that way, but this is what the packaging is telling me. And so they'll chuck away the box, and this is like a little good container for them to hold all the accessories and such. So that's something. God, everything's just falling all over the place. Pull it out, and bloody hell, there's a giant piece of plastic here protecting the hair. So, Christ. So there's a bag with a piece of plastic right here that protects whatever. And then another bag that goes over her hair. Well, not a bag, like a tube cutout thing. Christ, how much protection do you need? And her hair isn't constantly in this permanent position. Oh, okay. Well, let's quick gander at the accessories. So I saw the stage and stuff, and so yeah. On her body is the spray open hands. You got fist hands, slightly opened hands for her little poses and such. Spray open hands, and bang bang shooting gun hands. A closed eyes, like I'm very concentrated and I'm thinking in deep thought. Open eyes, very determined look, and a ha look. Another finger pointy hands using with that, which you just try and read it. I know it's Japanese anime, but you know they use Han characters for these. Okling Toisan, so it's bad spirits push away and fall apart. So that's a literal translation, but so it would mean bad spirits go away, bad spirits die, bad spirits just fade away. So yeah. Time for articulation. So head is on a double joint, of course, right there, so she can look all the way down, which looks really weird because her hair is like coming up. Funny. It really shows you soft hair for this. It's weird. It's like, oh no, I'm falling. I need a parachute. Okay, sideways. More limited than you'd think it would be. Something's just stopping her head. So, because I can turn. Kind of stiff. Oh, it's loosened up now. Just apparently. hands go up, hands go down, hands go all the way 360 around. Got a ball joint, like a double ball joint going on in there, and a double elbow joint. Because a bit of red they're missing because of the design. The hands are on a swivel ball joint. Oh, this actually uses a ball joint now. They improve. They're not using a stupid little peg that just gets the hand and keeps falling off. Body does turn a little bit, but it's really tight. Look down and look up. This bit is not an extra joint. It's made of two pieces of plastic has been joined there, but you can't really move it. You can slightly swivel it, but literally no movement. Her body just doesn't really look up and down so little. Just doesn't really move. Because her skirt's got another extra piece there, so down, up, so like kind of dislocating her leg sort of joint. Swivel right here, very tight, very scared I'm going to break it. Double knee joint, legs can go up. She can't do a onesie thing. Swivel and turn, but her legs can't go sort of sideways swivel. So in terms of SH Figuarts, it's kind of limited. And of course, in her hair, these two are on like literally ball joints, so they can do quite a lot. Can I go in front of her? Not really. So, phew. Can they protect her? Okay. Anyway. Molding injection wise and painting wise, she looks okay. There's no scratches here and there. There's no big lines anywhere. It looks okay. And overall, she isn't loose. So the joints are tight. And I'm glad they changed the hand connection point into little tiny ball joints. So the hand can actually pop on and pop off, not just fall off. They should have just used ball joints in the first place. I'm just curious as what the designers were thinking, and using some little pegs that doesn't even have a ridge on them. No ridge. It's not like Lego minifigures where when you put a hand in, it plugs in. The SailorMoon figure didn't have hands that plug in, so they can fall off so easily when just putting it in a pose. And speaking of poses, this figure has a big problem. Her hair is too bulky, so without the stand, it is virtually impossible to get her to stand up straight. You can probably put her in some combat poses and such with her legs sort of wide open and her knees on the floor. But apart from that, you really need that stand, which good thing it comes with a stand. But then there's another problem with the stand. Because of the shape of her hair, it's really hard to put the stand into a position where it can slot into her back without her head looking down, because her hair's in the way. You see in the video, the hair is pretty much just blocking the arm of the stage, which is really annoying. So I guess the other way is to have the arm go forward and then twist it into a 90 degrees so the arm goes straight up her back. Again, very awkward, very just in the way. It would have been much better if her hair was made out of something else. So yeah. Also, in terms of thinking outside the box, I guess the shape of the hair is so bulky that Bandai had to make the box thicker, and Bandai also had to there's a lot of empty space in the box. I mean, look at it. It's nothing on the side, so a lot of waste of space. So I guess if the hair was detachable or somehow movable, they could have packaged the hair on the side, so they used less packaging material, and that would have been better. Because I'm glad that all SH Figuarts boxes have the same sort of front shape. So you can put them. If you have a large collection of SH Figuarts, you can put them all in a bookshelf, like books, and just put them in a row. But they made her box thicker because of the stupid hair. So really, there's not much to say about her. She's a slight improvement over the previous SailorMoon figures, but she's almost the identical mold, which this is a great money-making thing for Bandai, because they can use the same molds for the most part, because every single SailorMoon character has the same body. same legs, same arms. She doesn't have the same arms because she has a slightly different ball joint peg, which is, like I said, is a good thing. And so really all Banner has to do is to change the hair pieces and the faces a little bit. In fact, the faces look almost identical in terms of shape. They just printed it slightly differently. So yeah, tell me what you think about this figure. Check out the photos in the Facebook link below. And of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.